Paris Hilton is commemorating a historic victory in her battle against mistreatment of institutionalized young people. The 43-year-old celebrity revealed on Instagram on Wednesday, December 18th, that the Stop Institutional Child Abuse Act has formally passed both chambers of Congress. Hilton, who has been outspoken about her personal, horrific events, called the encounter unforgettable. "Today is a day I will never forget," she captioned a set of 20 pictures. "After years of telling my story and lobbying Capitol Hill, the Stop Institutional Child Abuse Act has formally passed the US Congress. The legislation emphasizes on guaranteeing the health, safety, and appropriate treatment of young people at boarding schools, boot camps, and other juvenile facilities." Hilton posted a picture of herself on Capitol Hill stairs with a sign saying, "Children should not die in treatment." Hilton's involvement derives from her own experience as a teenage student at Provo Canyon School, a behavioral health center she has characterized as violent. She initially spoke candidly in her 2020 documentary This is Paris on her stay there. She exposed in earlier interviews persistent verbal abuse, seclusion, even physical and sexual mistreatment. Although classes were not the main emphasis at all, it was supposed to be a school, Hilton told People. "It was all day screaming in my face, yelling at me, constant torturing from the moment I woke up until I went to bed." The Instagram post from Hilton expressed a sincere thankfulness. She honored politicians who pushed forward the measure, as well as survivors who spoke their stories and families who supported the cause. "This moment proves our voices count," she said. "Speaking out can start change. No child should ever suffer the atrocities of abuse in silence." Extra images in the post showed Hilton standing next to Trapped in Treatment podcast crew members, a docu-style series examining the exploitative practices in what has been labeled the troubled teen industry. Earlier in the week, Hilton's open letter also asked Congress to act. She urged legislators to consider children who cannot speak for themselves, as she described being physically restrained, sexually assaulted, isolated, over-medicated, and deprived of her dignity. Approved by the House soon after, the Stop Institutional Child Abuse Act cleared the Senate unanimously on December 11. Now awaiting President Biden's signature to become law is the measure. Her post also included Hilton's husband, Carter Room, and their 2 children, Phoenix and London, honoring the family's support of her endeavors. Hilton ended with a vow, "I will never stop fighting for you." To the children still caught in these systems, one is able to change,